Hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back again starting another one of these mini leveling challenges we are currently doing on the War Within Alpha. This time we're going to be taking a look at Windwalker Jr. It has been an incredibly long time since I have played this spec. I honestly can't tell you when the last time I played it was. But my good friend Cop, he is very heavily invested in Windwalker and he wants me to check it out. Apparently they got some incredible changes. Some of the talents they changed, he did not want me to check out, I guess. I basically asked him to take like a talent build that he wanted me to check. There's two challenges I want to talk about before we start. Lighter than air, roll causes you to become lighter than air, allowing you to double jump. This is actually really cool because you actually do dash forward a short distance. So it's kind of cool. I don't really see it being that valuable though. It's kind of neat, but it's like not real double jump and you don't have glide. So I'm not really sure what the purpose of it would be, but it is very cool. And then the same thing with this. Your height and reflexes allow you to react swiftly to the presence of enemies. So basically like the same thing. You just roll, and as long as you get close to them, it will like charge you. But you also have clash, which I think is probably just the better version of that. But anyway, yeah, here is the change. They made crazy changes to the spec. I don't know a thing about it, so you can ask Hop. Maybe he has some ideas. I'm sure he'll comment down below. But yeah, we're going to take a look at it. We're also going to take a Conduit of the Celestials. Conduit of the Celestials. I tried Shadowpan, and honestly, it's just got nothing going for it right now. There's no visuals and doesn't seem to have any real interesting stuff going on. Very, 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 very passive. But this one is cool as hell, and I want to take a look at it. I love the idea of this. I love being like the Celestial. Like, that's my favorite part of Monk. And it's going to be cool. I think we're going to have some fun with it. So we're going to do the same thing like we did. We're going to level to 73. We'll see how long that goes. Maybe do one extra episode. Kind of make sure I feel the whole thing of it. And we're going to do it naked. So this character is going to be a lot more difficult than the previous one because we are melee. So we got some white gear on just to get some transmog so we don't look silly. And then we got a weapon for all that. So this will be unlike the mage where we actually need to wear some gear, but it's going to be pretty much the same thing. So before we start though, I do want to read the comment that Cop sent me and, just give you guys my, his thoughts on it because I don't really know anything about it. So this is why we're playing these talents, by the way. So he says, I would love to see these talents tested, honestly. He sent me the link. I'm kind of changing my mind multiple times a day on Celestial versus Shadowpan. Currently thinking Shadowpan, so would love to test them myself when I get in next time. One thing that has made my Windwalker harder is our huge button bloat, and that is being trimmed, so the extra button of Celestial shouldn't be a big issue. That being said, one of the things I really want to know isn't about the hero talent tree. It's about a talent Blizzard is kind of pushing us to, capstone-wise. Whirling Dragon Punch. That ability has been a huge pain in the butt for Windwalkers since it was introduced in WoD, if I remember correctly. I think it was MOP, but maybe WoD, yeah. Maybe even Legion, I don't know. DPS wise or on whatever row it was on, but it was buggy as all get out for multiple expansions in a row without ever being addressed by Blizzard. It's also uncapped AoE that hits like a freight train if you play it right. It's also a spell that, if you recall, that caused me some personal pulling of hair because it both considered movement and you are actually unable to move during its animation. Yes, because I can't remember what fight it was, but like you'd get a stack. It was like Rathion or something like that, yeah. So the game applies any debuff you would normally get if you were not supposed to move during an encounter. Yep. Other spells have had this issue, like Fist of Fury and Spinning Crane Kick, both used to cancel their channel if you move during them, but those things have been fixed. So I'm hoping W Deep Whirling Dragon Punch has been fixed to allow movement too, or if not, its an animation has been changed. It's also hard to use both Rising Sun Kick and Fist of Fury. Need to be on CD in order to use it. All right, so we will definitely take a look at that. But yeah, he says... the change is huge. You can probably tell just by comparing the tree that we talked about a couple weeks ago. I'm so freaking psyched for the seismic shift in Windwalker. Other Windwalkers seem just as hyped as I am. So yeah, maybe other people will comment on this, but he's very excited. So I'm ready to see it. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like and hopefully have some fun along the way. But I've never played Windwalker before and it's naked, so it's going to be really difficult, I'm sure. If you didn't see the mage one, I just finished the frost mage with frostfire. That is without question like the most visually, that's the one I like the most, I think, right now. So if you haven't seen it, it's amazing. And honestly, I don't expect anything to live up to it, but yeah, this one's kind of cool. Like, it doesn't have its great visuals, but it's solid, I think. So we'll take a look at it, and hopefully Cop will get the info he's looking for. First thing we'll try is Whirling Dragon Punch. This is a funny spell, and it's famous for our friend circle because We used to joke about it because people didn't know the name of it because of like it's such a weird name, you know. And so people used to just call it like random, like I think it was like spinning marmot kick and stuff like that, like things that aren't really the name of it, but are funny, you know, funny ways to put it. But yeah, we did just read a bunch of these quests. I'm not gonna do that this time around. This is all, you know, some spoiler stuff anyway, but yeah, I don't necessarily feel like I want to go through it. I literally just went through it like a couple hours ago, but it'll just be us breezing through the quest and checking out the gameplay and hopefully exploring the concept of doing leveling challenges. The main reason we're doing this also, if you haven't been able to discern that, is because Blizzard is allowing us to get all of the spells or all of the talent points even while we're leveling for the new hero talents. So that is not how it's going to be in live, obviously, when it comes out. But it's a nice little thing to get testing on it. So I'm trying to find like a single enemy that we could fight just to check out. All right, so multiple spells have to be on CD. I don't exactly know how that works. It's number 2. What's the other one? Fist of Fury and Rising Sun Kick. All right. No, you cannot move during the spell. There you go, cop. First answer to your question. These mobs are not that dangerous. Let's see where I can put spells here. Oh, what's happening here? Fighting a bunch of mobs for some reason. I should have went Night Elf so we can drop threat. Naked leveling challenges are usually very difficult because of threat on extra enemies. Looks like we're about to have our first death here. Well, we have a ton of defensive CDs. Let's see if we can't pull it off. Yeah, oh yeah, they're fucking powerful defensively, man. I definitely would take... I'm just using the build he offered because I want to do him a favor and test out exactly what he wants to test. I definitely would take Clash if I was playing this on my own. Clash seems like it would be really good. And then this is not as potent as I hoped it was going to be. Oh, hold on. These are healing orbs? Or is that Chi? Oh, that's Chi, actually. Okay. It's going to get hard to sit here and channel that. That's definitely the thing I'm probably going to struggle with the most. Strike of the Windlord is a very short CD as well. I don't know exactly what these spells even do, but we're going to try our best. Do we want to... When this glows... We're gonna need food. I think this gives us food, right? Not much. But enough. I think when that glows, we want to use it. What do you guys think? Is that correct? Don't know for sure. Anyway, we can Dragon Ride. We will use Dragon Riding for this still. I really want to try a Rogue, but there's no like actual Rogue stuff in right now. There's only one Rogue one in, and it's like, doesn't look like one that I'd be interested in, honestly, so. I may take a look at it, but I really wanted to see what Assassination looks like. They have none right now. Or is that not? Wait, what? I guess you're not actually meant to help that fella. It's pretty cool though, because even naked, we're basically able to touch of death. I don't know. Does that even still exist? Yeah, it's still based on your maximum health, so it does seem like it's gonna be a pretty capable thing. So one other thing, I didn't even read the quests or didn't even read the talents, so I actually straight up don't know what most of my spells do. So if I'm missing anything, let me know. Oh yeah, that guy was dead. That's actually one of the Warlock people from Legion. He was dead, and we soulstoned him. That was cool. So I'm not sure, like, you want to use Fist of Fury on cooldown, pretty much, right? What are the CDs on these spells? These are very short CDs, so we're probably going to use these every combat. 1 minute cooldown. Wait, that says 1 second cooldown. That's something else. This doesn't fucking do anything though. Wow. The self-healing is really bad. Don't they have more self-healing? Or do I just not have it? Where's vigorous? What is that? That's the name of a talent, but what is the name of the spell? I don't see it for some reason. I really wish there was there needs to be a search now that they're doing that. I think that would be the, oh, okay. That's because there's another player here. Still in combat. This is another spell I always like to see, but I never get to use myself. Gotta use their defensives liberally too. Diffuse magic is one that we probably won't get a lot of use out of, but I may actually switch now that we're taking a look at what the damage profile is looking like. There's one, Fortifying Brute gives you a big shield. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna take this instead because that other one is like an offensive spell. I don't need to use. I don't want to be using that defensively. Let's put it that way. We also have a stun. We could stop him with paralyze. Oh, and what is our Pandaren ratio? Oh, we're about to die here. Run away. This is gonna be way, 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 way harder than the mage one. I don't understand why I don't have Expel Harm. Am I missing it? Take a look at it again. It's still in alphabetical order, right? It's a talent, I guess. I just don't have the talent. I thought everybody had that. I guess it's not a baseline spell anymore or something. It says I should have it, yeah. No, I cast Expel Harm, it doesn't even work. Slash cast. So it's a bug, I guess. That's gonna be a problem, I think. We have multiple talents that I think doesn't work for that, right? Unless I'm missing something and it's got changed into something else. Now the way this works is it appears to do damage over the course of a channel and then explodes afterwards. And I think you can elect to stop it early. But if you do, you're just wasting damage, it looks like. It says it does 228,000 damage onto enemies and 21,000 healing onto up to 5 injured allies, split evenly. Healing and damage increased by 6% per enemy struck, up to 30%. You may move while channeling, but casting others will cancel it. And then the final point is, can be cast once during its duration to call upon all of the August Celestials to assist you at 200% effectiveness. Unity within is automatically cast when the Celestial Conduit ends, if not used before expiration. So that's really cool. Oh, don't tell me I gotta tank this. Or we have to actually channel it, which is, there's a lot of channeling. Oh no, what is going on here? It's a disaster already. Where all the hell are all these enemies coming from? Okay, I don't even know what just happened there. I literally just did this like 3 or 4 hours ago, and you just fought him for 20 seconds and it was over. That's the first time, but probably the first time anybody's died there. That's an interesting location. I don't know if we spend much time here. But yeah, if you didn't watch the Mage one, you didn't hear me gush about the zone. This is the best zone in the game. Like, I don't even think it's close. I really don't. I really don't even think it's close. It is an incredible zone, and I cannot wait to see more of it. More of the expansion, that is. Dude, what? I can't fight all these mobs. Where are you going from? And then, of course, I do that. That's going to be like a really hard thing to use because I feel like it's really long. Alright, well, at least we finished the quest. Cutscene's going to save us. And take the taxi. I must be missing something about Expel Harm. I don't know though, because I have 2 talents that just do something with it, and I don't even have the spell. So, what would be the thing I'd be missing? I mean, it's not here, right? No. Detox, which I probably won't use because I won't have any way to identify it. Combat wisdom. Does it? Maybe I put that on my bars and it works. I mean, that's a passive, so I don't think you can put passives on your bars at least. So yeah, that's not the case. It's just such a strange bug, right? I feel like I have to be missing it. Something's obviously not right about it. Rank 2 for Windwalker or Mistweaver. I don't know. All right. Bombing run right out of the gate here. This is always a weird start, but yeah, I'm pretty good at getting that done. Not sure why that mob's like getting killed by this guy. I was like, why is it still there if it's not dead? This one has got like some serious emotion to it, man. I'll tell you what. If you didn't see the mage one, I played through it and it was really like holy shit. It was like it made me cry like straight up. I don't know. Like there's a couple quests in the game. Like in the Southern Barrens, it was the same thing in the Southern Barrens. I was actually really emotional doing that for the first time. The one with Mancrick's wife and all him like moving on, finally moving on is pretty cool. But yeah, not really a ton in the game that would make me feel that way usually. I'd keep doing this. Oh no, it is. Yeah, basically like you find out that these guys are like half robots or something. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but the way they die is they just like get decommissioned eventually. Like they don't, their body doesn't die, it just stops working.
Inquiring minds, I'm not about to leave the Isle of Dorn unexplored. I have a reputation to uphold.
And it's such a good looking zone too. I'm not really sure why. Like I don't know. Like cuz now it's back to this blue sky looking thing, but when I was here earlier on the mage, there was like this yellow aura about the zone and it felt like it was nighttime. Like it felt like it was about to be dusk. But it's not. It wasn't dusk. Like it's 2 o'clock it was like 11 o'clock in the morning. Maybe it was still considered morning or something like that. I don't know, but like that's definitely the best looking like skybox I've ever seen anywhere. Yeah, we'll just follow the campaign for now and then see where we're at after that. I do feel like there's like a good stretch of like the quests are not overwhelmingly easy or anything like that, you know. I've not been down to that spot yet. I wouldn't mind trying to do like maybe on the next one we'll do like only Sojourner quests. I don't know if that's a possibility, but I think probably like at this point we can just pivot to. But it seems like a very, very short zone. Like I don't know. I critiqued this earlier, but it does seem like they're trying to make leveling just faster and faster each expansion, which I'm not really in favor of. But yeah, we're gonna immediately go into the delve here. I still have gear, right? Yeah, because this is really, really hard to do without gear. Good possibility that I will not be able to do it at all, even with gear, but we'll see how it goes. But Bran is still, he's now level 5, so he's even better. Did he get any new spells? He's supposed to have a new spell, but he doesn't learn it. Didn't learn it for some reason. Yeah, we'll keep at him. I did this on the mage. It was insanely fun. Like, I cannot get over how good it was. I won't think it's going to be that way as a melee DPS naked, so we'll see how it goes.
Let's rescue these folks and avoid these webs.
But no time like the present.
Don't step in those webs. Nerubians might pop out if you do.
The delve concept is very, very, very like I'm willing to say it's like very, very good now from what I've tested. It's very bad as a tank, like very boring as a tank. It's basically world content, just like all other world content, sadly. But again, this is only like level 2 or whatever. I really should have did this on level 1 actually. But either way, this is only level 2. So we'll see what like a 12 looks like as a tank, but I'd imagine it's never going to be hard. Pretty much any solo content in the game is just never going to be hard as a tank, unfortunately. But it is definitely challenging as a DPS. We had a lot of fun doing it as a mage. And did not break that. Okay. Okay, what happened to that guy? Just killed me? Or killed him? That's considerably faster than I've killed anything else in these 2 leveling challenges so far. Maybe it's Branner did something? I am doing it's either Bran's like way stronger at level 5 than he was at 4, or I'm doing really, really good damage on this character. Because the mage took like probably like at least 30 seconds to kill everything we fought. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably Bran though, to be honest. Oh, wait. Ah, that's why. Yeah, everything's scaled, so even though I'm wearing a white... Okay, so this will probably be easier than it should be, but hopefully it'll at least be doable. So on the other character, I could not do it at all without putting gear on because the mobs just can't be slowed. And that was like pretty much the only way I had to actually kill the mobs, was to just kite them infinitely. But now as a melee, I should have more options to brawl, and because I actually have a weapon on and it's scaling up, I'll probably do really good damage in here. So this is not quite, this is actually gonna work out. All right, let's see what this looks like here. Yeah, it's dying really quick. Okay. Still don't know what this bubble is for, but we'll stand in it. I'm pretty sure you just definitely want to Fist of Fury on CD, right? So yeah, certainly a different... Obviously, when we're fully, like, if this is a character that we're normally not getting scaled on, it would be a whole different experience. It's basically like we're not naked, although we're still very naked. It's surprisingly easy. Literally, the only thing we have on is a weapon and the weapon's DPS. That's it. We don't even have any stats on our gear. But I guess the armor might be helping too a little bit. So this is herbalism thing here. Can you get that as well? Doesn't look like it. I've seen him get like, oh yeah, we need to get that quest. I've seen him do like mining as well. Which I don't know if you had mining, could you also do it? Or if he just does it if you don't have mining. Like, I don't know how that part works. Let's see, he's going to do it here. It's cool that there's like ore and stuff in here, though. I like that. Oh, yep. There you go. This is why I don't play Monk. Flying Serpent Kick is probably going to be like the hardest spell in the whole kit to use, I would say. Because you really need to know exactly how far you can go before you go. Definitely takes on a different connotation as melee. Okay. This spell does a lot of damage, I think. What does it say now that we're in here? Yeah, it doubled its DPS just from being outside naked, and now because we have a weapon on.
You're looking a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
I don't... CC, I guess? Not really sure how much danger we're actually in. Doesn't look like much. Our health is still very low, obviously. Wait, did that just respawn? What just happened? Yeah, we're still like in a good deal of danger against actually dying, but this is actually, yeah, this is pretty balanced. Oh, we're dead. He just doesn't fucking heal either, which is really weird. You'd think he'd be more actively healing. Yeah, anyway, this is actually a pretty good experience then, because we usually talk about enjoying challenge where dying is a real threat, but doing DPS is not. Like, we do good DPS kind of thing. And this is pretty much that. Like, we have a very strong weapon on, but we still are very, very potentially dieable. I don't know why that was... I tried to CC these out, and then a second one spawned or something like that, so... Hopefully that won't continue. The Threadmancer is the dangerous one because it's a caster. I mean, that spell must just wreck. Like, based on what's happening with this so far, that's what it looks like to me. Touch of Death coming in clutch too, though. Now we broke the CC. That ain't good. That Whirling Dragon Punch is a difficult spell to use. This mob was stuck evading. I think this happened earlier.
You're looking a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
It's just tough because like I want to interrupt, but I have to not cancel that channel. Did I cancel it too early or something? Just carving through it though. Like, the weapon makes all the difference. Immune to damage. That makes it. That's gonna make it easy.
Look around. There's treasure here.
It's because when Zwen's out, you like copy damage. Is that how it works? So if I have Zwen out and I use the celestial thingy, it's gonna pretty much just destroy people, right? Is that what's going on? That's kind of cool though. You see that knocked me back, but I used the flying marmot kick, and that stopped me from being knocked back. So that's kind of useful. Probably very rare. I think the like stacks of it matter too. I don't know what that telling us. I think that was like a battle for Azeroth thing, wasn't it?
There's treasure close by.
Alright, so here's the boss that we just couldn't kill without Giron on the mage. One of two bosses that we tried.
What have we here?
Treasure over here as well. I didn't realize. Oh, okay. Well, that certainly kind of makes it trivial.
Loads of
I guess I just missed these on the mage too. That's kind of my bad. I've heard that just doesn't interact with any of the monk like utilities things like or whatever resources. This Wen is tanking and died. Did it die its right or did it just expire there? I don't even know. Oh, well, I guess I'm not immune anymore. How much experience do we get from this? I wish there was just a little bit more variability to them. I'm not really sure what their goals are. There's got to be a third one somewhere, I feel like. Because if there's really only two in the zone, it didn't look like we got much experience at all. Maybe we're not technically done.
Stand back while I clear this away.
But this is certainly a good way to play the character. I mean, we don't... Do we not have auto loot on again, I guess? It's so dumb that you get one goal. I assume that's not. Surely that's not staying that way. That's ridiculous.
find me.
There's more to explore out there, and you know me.
But like I was saying in the previous episode, like that quest gives like a ton of experience to Bran. And because it's all account wide, I can literally just keep making characters come here. It's 30 minutes of gameplay and that's naked. And it gives Bran 100 experience every time. That's not like, you see, those are the reasons that things shouldn't be account wide. Like, I hate to say it, but. Okay, so I guess that has something to do with the questing and maybe like a phase, because now we're back in this weird, almost nighttime looking version of the zone. It's got like a yellow, like an amber to it, you know what I mean? Wait. Oh, I thought we were done. Fuck. But yeah, either way, it's fucking gorgeous. Let's put it that way. I'm not really sure why there's mounts that aren't dragon rideable. Is it because the animations? I assume that's gotta be it. What is happening in this fucking playthrough? Why do every time I fight anything, I fight like 10 things? Somehow it just like is fine though, like we're gonna die here for sure, but we killed a lot of stuff before we died. I guess I'm just being more reckless or something. I don't feel like I should have aggroed all the stuff that aggroed. So we already got way more deaths than I expected. But because of the nature of the character, it's not unexpected at all. Doesn't seem like Whirling Dragon Punch does very much damage at all, actually. Can't tell, are those healing things? Where's Rushing Jade Wind? It's just like... Oh, your next Tyrocom deals and casts Expel Harm. Okay, so that's why I don't have Expel Harm, because Cobb gave me some talent that makes it go away, and it's just like a passive now, I guess. Is that a good thing? But, oh, I clicked that already. There's so many things happening with each button press, I feel like. Wow, we are fucking really strong for being naked. With all CDs up, like, this spec is powerful. Really want to use spells that they're going to interrupt that. Strike of the Windlord is what's giving me Rushing Jade Wind as well, I guess. I have this fucking really strange spec, to be honest. Oh, here's the... Alright, let's try to kill him. I just don't have any defense up, so I'm not going to be able to. Yeah, it's Strike of the Windlord that gives that. Oh, well, we definitely can't have that. Alright. Lots of deaths already here. We actually done with the quest? No, we still need Hungarian chunks. But yeah, it's like this has got to be like a questing phase, I guess, or something, because it's basically like Dusk Out. It looks like Dusk Out, doesn't it? It's so fucking good. Whatever this is, if this is how the zone looks normally, or I don't know what, I don't really even care. Like, it's the best looking zone in the game because of this. So, oh, we just need to kill more enemies. Let's see. All right, that is ridiculous. Like, that is very fucking strong combo. And again, it's fucking Zwen, dude. Okay, let me tell you a funny story, dude. When we were doing mob challenge modes for the first time ever, like, people in my guild never really liked dungeons, so it was like pretty late in the mop at this point. I didn't really think I would like them very much, but like very, very good friend of mine, Diabolical, he is like a mount collector, and he's like, I gotta at least get the mount. So yeah, we're in combat here, right? He's like, I gotta at least get the mount. So this was the start of my journey on becoming like a Mythic Plus player. It's mob challenge modes. So the first group we ever did him with was with a guy called Morgraine and a guy called Rookie. Okay, Rookie played a Frost Mage, and we have Morgraine playing a Windwalker monk. So we're going like hard at this, like every day we're putting some progression into it, kind of thing, trying to get better at it over time. We're doing Scarlet Halls. I'm looking at guides of how to do it, and what people are doing is they're CCing a bunch of mobs in the hallway or something like that. I don't even really remember what the strategy was, but it was like a very dangerous hallway, so people were CCing a bunch. His fucking Zwen, like, I swear it had a mind of its own. It just goes and like breaks the entire CC in the hallway. Okay? So we're wiping it. Like, this is consistently happening. We're not getting it CC'd, right? So it's happening. I'm like, bro, can you just re-sheep it? Like, we have a mage, right? Like, just fucking sheep it. It's fine. Like, it's whatever. His Wen pulled it. Who cares? He's like, I can't because I have Palm. It's just like Palm sheep it or something. Like, I don't even really remember the story, honestly. But regardless, he had Presence of Mind, which was like an all mage CD at the time. He had Presence of Mind bound to Frostbolt for like a very small DPS increase when we needed him to use it on sheep, or I don't even really remember. But either way, it was just funny that Zwen was just like bouncing all around in the hallway, breaking every CC. And that's exactly what just happened there. And I think why that happened there is because those mobs were fighting each other, so Blizzard thinks like, all right, the mobs are in combat with you, even though they're not. That's the only thing I could think of. I don't think we need to do this. We'll just do the full campaign first and then figure out the rest afterwards. I'm trying to see like exactly how to progress through the zone so it's not ultra samey each time, but also not boring. Look at how good this zone. I mean, come on, dude. What is this glow on the zone? It's like fucking absolutely gorgeous. All right, and as we just learned, we can use the button that we get here to kill the enemies. Just so cool looking though. I don't know what. It even is, but... yeah, that does it. That'll do it. Let me do that. Just use that on cooldown because there's obviously nothing to my kid doing more damage than this. Wow. Casters are a big problem in the naked leveling challenge. Always a problem. How long have we been going here? 46 minutes. We'll try to go for an hour each. 1 hour of gameplay each episode, and then targeting 3 episodes seems like a good way to do it. Everything's dead already. Is there another player here, I guess? But it's just unbelievably good looking. I don't know what it is. I don't even see celestials, by the way. Is there supposed to be celestials here somewhere? I've never... oh, that is the celestial? I don't even know what causes that, though. Dropping CDs is, like, pointless. Also stuns them, too, it looks like. That didn't kill it? Huh. Okay. We're gonna need to eat up. Hopefully, I should have bought more food. I guess I should have went to the inn when I was... That's a good way to do it, is when you're in the inn for the quest that you have to do. It's so crazy that just gives you Rushing Jade Wind. There's like so many things that combo now. Copro, if you're listening to this, you got to tell me like how many of these things are new, like all the things I'm reacting to. How many of them are new with this expansion? Because if a lot, like if that combo thing is new and the the other like Tiger Palm giving you the healing instead of another global depress for expel harm, like these are all new with the expansion. If so, I can see why people are freaking out about this spec. Those are like wild adjustments to a spec that if they actually do that with a lot of specs, like wow, the game's gonna feel very different.
The Alliance has need of our sorcery.
We're nearly, it's halfway through the zone already. And we've not even leveled once. Oh yeah, look at, I mean, come on, dude. There's nothing better in the game. Like, this is the, look at this. There isn't anything better. Look at this, dude. What the actual fuck is this? I would take a screenshot and send it to Cop. I mean, this is the best, like, it doesn't even, like, there's no rival, dude. Like, no rival. No rival. It's not, there's not a single quest and not a single zone that looks anywhere near as good as this does right now. I don't know why this looks like this. I don't know if it's always looking like this. I don't know if it's the zone that looks like I have no idea, but there's nothing even close. Maybe the other zones will look this good. Probably not because they're underground. As much as I think I'll enjoy the expansion zones, I don't think I will enjoy that concept of them. We had the same problem with Shadowlands, effectively, even though they weren't underground. They were basically always the exact same coloration. Like, this to me makes it look like it's dusk, right? Like, and I don't know if it's meant to look like this. It's meant to look like dusk. Like, is it dusk? I don't have no idea, because obviously it's not fucking dusk here. I have no idea. This I'm not a fan of. If you didn't see the previous plates where I talked about it, but whenever you've completed something on your warband, it makes the quest gray. Like, what? I have no idea why you would do that. Especially in the leveling quests. Like, well, look at this, though. Especially in the leveling quest, though. It's like, bro, we got a level. Like, what do you mean? Why would it be gray? It's not actually the quest we're looking for. This is like some campaign story thing that's hidden, probably for lore reasons. It's like hard to see. Like, I feel like given how many times I've picked up a quest over the years, I should definitely not feel like I need to pick that up or what? Like, I'm not even sure kind of thing, you know? I would not imagine that that would ever not be obvious in this game, but because it's just like a gray background, it makes it really hard to actually figure it out. Then once you get out of that area, it turns back to the normal coloration. But still, it's like I said in the like it's got this like blue glow here, though, you know? It's more normal colored, but it's still really different looking. So if this is how it's actually going to be, like, you might not even get a level and a half from completing the campaign in this zone. I'm very eager. Like, one thing that I really wish I hit harder in the Dragonflight Alpha or Beta was leveling to max. I'm actually very excited to do that. And the reason I'm very excited to do that, well, it depends when they open it, I suppose. But typically, like, I will have the ability to do it at the end of a Season 4 type experience. And I will be as geared and powerful as possible. Like, you couldn't be more geared, you know? So my Death Knight will be very, very geared. And then I will level the... Like, so if it came out, the expansion came out, I would level the character. And then that would be it. I'd never get to play a character that geared again. You know what I mean? And it doesn't sound like a big deal, maybe, but it's really, really, really fun to play an overpowered and overgeared Blood DK in world content for a few seconds. Then it gets boring after you're done leveling, but yeah, anyway, I'm excited to do it again. I don't feel like I did it enough on the beta, and on the Dragonflight beta, and I was actually really surprised at how fun it was. So, and then especially, I really want to test the rest of the experience, because I think I only did it like the last week's. I don't remember, but I remember streaming like speed leveling practice basically, and it was like, you know, a lot. There was a good amount of views, so I definitely plan on doing that. Once we get add-ons and stuff on here, I definitely plan on practicing. That will be part of this channel's content slew for sure. But so we only just got our first level now, and we are almost done. This is pretty much the end of it. The campaign, that is. I still don't really know like where the best places to put these are, but I'm pretty sure we just want to put these down. Where's the other one? Yeah, it's like this is just better than the other options. Makes this quest a lot easier. And you can place 6, so. Try to put them in places I can actually attack properly, though. Shooting out little boxes, I didn't even realize. It's funny. It does look like there's like either a duration or some kind of like, it doesn't last forever, this sticky stuff. Yeah, doing this quest quickly is definitely quite nice. Didn't kill that. You see that one patch is gone now. Actually, 2 patches are gone. That one just walked right by that. Are we done with the quest? No, we're still working it on. All right. That's the end of the campaign, I'm pretty sure. So we only got 1 full level from that. We need to get 2 full levels. It's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. I mean, how many times do I need to say it? Does anybody disagree? Like, don't be scared. Like, if you disagree, stand up and say, I'm wrong, but I disagree. Not the end of the world. There's plenty of people who like the Red Sox and shit, you know, like, just pick bad teams. Like, made bad decisions. They don't like good things. Like, it's whatever. You're not alone, but just out yourself, you know, just put yourself out there and I was going to say out yourself. Just put yourself out there. Be truthful to who you are. And we can still get along, you know? Probably. We have bad news. Oh yeah, this is her son, Dagon. That's pretty cool. He looks pretty good. Never seen like a kid dwarf, huh? It's cool that you can just skip the conversation on your first time through. Like that was like that on my main too. All right, that's the zone. Sweet. So we got 1 full level. Well, about a level in a 10th, but that was at a higher level than maybe it's not supposed to scale. I'm not even sure. All right, so I think that's a good first episode. Yep, 59 minutes. Perfect. All right, cool. Next episode, I'll probably just do like an hour of this 3 times. That seems like a good way to explore the class. This character's already fucking broken as shit. It's so powerful. I cannot believe how powerful this combo of, I don't know what I'm doing in that combo. I don't know if it's normal. I don't know if it's going to be up in Mythic Plus or what, but like, yeah, those things together seem to just break the game. Like they just kill everything, even naked. So what more can we do, Blizzard? We want hard leveling. Give it to us maybe, huh? Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode.